Balenciaga store. We almost won it. Today is February 8th. I really don't feel good today, so excuse me. Excuse how I look right now. I had court today, and it really discouraged me. A lot of things that's going on is discouraging me. It's real sad how the world works and how people can gang up on you to tear you down when you're a good person. A lot of people aren't going to agree with you. I want you guys to follow me on Balenciaga TV. Most of you guys are here from Balenciaga TV, but you can share this video with your friend, somebody you know that's going through what I'm going through, whether it's DCF or just being gangstalked. So I'm gonna just tell you a little bit for a couple of you guys who are new to my channel. Ever since my friend passed away, I've been getting gangstalked. I've been getting set up, and there's nothing I can do about it because they've showed me that there's more organizations. Like, what I'm trying to say is, I thought that speaking out would catch a lot of good people's attention and help me, but all this done is make them retaliate against me. They took my kids from me and then tell me that I needed housing to get them back. And then once I proved to them that I could pay for my housing, they tell me that no, we don't think you're abusive to your children. We don't think that you have drug problems. But your mental health is our concern. So I feel so sick, y'all. I'm trying. I just got over COVID. I'm still like, never mind it. You tear a good mother down, and then rip open their wounds and tell them how horrible of a person they are for things that they can't help. I've raised my children by myself. My oldest is going to be 16 in just a few months, and my youngest is going to be 12 in just a few months. Their birthday is close together. I've had false accusations made in the past, but those DCF workers didn't buy it, and they never opened the case on me. I've had people call from my apartment building that I was staying at, saying that I didn't have running water, my kids were taking a bath in the pool, and that I didn't have my children in school, that they wasn't enrolled. So DCF came several times. Police officers came to my house several times, claiming that my kids weren't in school because of these false accusations. And then that DCF worker digged into it and noticed that, oh, this young lady has her kids homeschooled. And she has running water. Her lights are on. She has food in her house. Oh, man. I wanted to show y'all me when I'm discouraged. I wanted, because a lot of people used to see me happy and smiling, being sarcastic, because I push. Without my children, I'm discouraged. I don't know what to do. Like, their whole life, I've worked around their schedule. My entire family tell me all the time how wonderful of a mother I am, despite stuff that I've been through, things that I could never have control over. I was born this way. My kids were born the way they are, and they tell me that my kids are acting out because of my mental health. But nobody acknowledged the fact that I never missed an appointment with my children for therapy in the past before all this happened. I never missed their shots. I never missed any school gatherings, functions, nothing. My daughter, who has a bone advancement, to behavioral therapy. I've taken her to the endocrinologist. Every appointment, they've tested her and diagnosed her with precocious puberty way before any of this happened. And I've never missed an appointment for her. They tell me I'm not a good of a parent. When I was born with my disabilities, I've had DCF place another child in my care. While I was pregnant with my last daughter, and I was never late to her appointments. I was there to supervise her mother's visits. I was a wonderful guardian to her daughter, and her mother got her back. And to this day, she thanks me. But the state wants to supervise my visits with my children and tell me I don't think you're abusive. I don't think that you're neglectful. I don't think that you're not a hard worker. Your mental health is our concern. But none of my kids' doctors ever called on me. My therapist that I've saw for years never called on me. I had someone befriend me. A lot of people befriend me, but this last one really hurt me so bad. I just got out of jail 3 days before court. And I called on myself. That's what it looks like, because the young lady that works with me, who got hired right after I got hired, her mom offered me to stay at their house. I guess she was in the process of just trying to get her daughter out and get someone else in. I don't know. I don't know, allegedly. But it made her daughter irate that her mom, she liked me, and that she looked up to me. And then she started writing all over my Instagram, my Facebook, harassing me, following me around because I didn't want to stay with them. I still have messages, guys. I left on good terms. I told her, look, it looks like you guys have a lot going on, and I don't want nobody to to be uncomfortable with me there because of somebody trying to help me. I don't want to be a burden, so I'm leaving. And she's like, no, I'm not. Trying to get me to stay, but you guys, I don't trust people. When I see red flags, I listen to my gut, I listen to my intuitive leads, and I get out of the situation, and that's all I was doing. Oh, she bullied me. She harassed me, stalks me, and I called the cops just to make a report of it. Instead of them looking into it, they handcuffed me and said, you have a warrant for your arrest. So many people are working against me. So many people that I'm so kind to. That same girl that did this to me, I helped her. Instead of making this young lady feel bad and say your house is a mess, I could tell she had issues, so I helped her. Her toilet, her sink, her tub was flooded. It had plumbing issues. They had piles and piles of E. coli in the toilet. Shit. I didn't want to say shit because that's what I went to jail for August 3rd. It got my kids taken. It traumatized me. But they had shit piled in the toilet, and this little baby, their child, was using the toilet. Instead of me calling DCF on them, I helped them. I went and bought Drano. You don't know why? Because I love children, but not only that, because my children were gonna come stay there. So I do this at hotels. I scrub it. When I move in places, I scrub it before we sleep there. This is what I have a habit of doing that. So I did this at her house. Instead of, she's like, you didn't do anything for me. You ain't know, doesn't cost nothing. We didn't need you to do that. You're a horrible mother. I feel bad for your children. Like, this is coming from somebody that just met me. They gave me a space in their house that I was going to pay $200 for. And they invaded that space there. And I was only there for 3 days. But they invaded that space every day. Let their dogs out in there and peed everywhere in the area we were living in the rooms we were living in. Like, they disrespected me and they made fun of me. And this young lady is a military vet. Well, she was in the military. I feel like a lot of these programs, a lot of people that are affiliated with these programs come from out of the military. A lot of these organizations are affiliated with these programs because they're being sponsored by them. Like, and all of these people turn their backs on me. They befriend me. They hurt my feelings. I don't deserve what's happening to me. And ever since the FBI started to investigate me, my life has been upside down. They ruined my life. They made me how I am today. Harassing me. And I have nobody to justify me in this. You're lazy. You don't want to go get a job, girl. They don't know that some days I can't even move. That I push myself for so long, y'all. I felt like I haven't had a voice to justify myself. I'm discouraged right now to have tried everything to get people to help you, and them turn you away. And then how people say you haven't tried to get any help. Oh my, that hurts. My car broke down. A lot of you guys from Balenciaga TV was a part of that live. My car broke down and the tow truck left me there for hours. That same girl left for us. She left us. Went to the shelter after I've called them the whole time and informed them, updated them on everything. And they saw me coming with a tow truck. I came in the tow truck and they said they couldn't let us in. That day, everything changed for me. That same lady told the judge recently that when they put me out then, I told them that I was going to take my own life, and I said it around my children. She testified under oath and lied. I never said that. I never said that. I never, ever said that. Nobody questioned this woman and said, if Miss Avant said that, why did this incident get documented? Why didn't anyone call? These people they are the ones that are supposed to call DCF if stuff like that happens. So I'm not bought on this young individual saying this while you're kicking her out. That's probable cause to call DCF to have these kids removed because mom doesn't have anywhere to go. No, they let me go on the street. I went and got me a hotel for months. After that happened, I was okay. Until those same cops that were called that day at that shelter followed me around August 2nd, August 1st. They followed me around. I noticed it. I was vlogging it. I vlogged it. All those videos I pulled down, those live, because it embarrassed my family, it embarrassed my children, it embarrassed myself. But I'm happy I did it. Those same cops were at the park August 3rd when I got arrested. I got arrested for protecting my children because there were prisoners that were there picking up trash that were trying to communicate with me and my children. They asked me for a cigarette. They're on camera asking me. Nobody got into the detail with that. Nobody asked why was Miss Avant so irate that day. Nobody. They just told me to learn my lesson. There were families that were there saying, let her go. Leave her alone. To the cops. And someone gave me $20 like it was a family. There's like, this is all we have. Can we give this to her to help them? Because you guys are towing her car. So it went from just towing my car because my insurance the payment didn't go through, to DCF being called, to them saying they were going to remove my children. I got really frustrated and I said shit. He said, I remember, if you said again, we're going to arrest you. I didn't say it again. And they rushed me. All the cops rushed me. When I asked them to give me time, it was raining, pouring down rain, and we were under a pavilion, me and my children. They didn't give me time to try to call. They didn't give me space, nothing. I asked for white shirts. Nobody sent in the white shirts to talk to me because I'm mentally ill, right? If you notice that, why not send those folks there for me so they can address this better? I shouldn't have went to jail August 3rd. DCF, when they came out, they should have helped us. But nobody cares. The state doesn't care about me.